such changes to like make stuff modernized or like overly woke.
I think I can get a 50-50 throw off one-on-one with George Pickens.
Give me 10 of those. Yeah, give me 10
Give
of
me
those.
10 of those.
I'm kind of getting sick of enemies to lovers. I'm gonna be
Really?
honest. Yeah.
Welcome to Live from M5. I'm Carson May here with,
Cole Broumas.
and today we'll be interviewing
Ben Turner.
and
Nick Ryan.
about the Game of the Year awards. All right, so Ben, I heard that you have played the game that won the most awards this year, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Boo.
I think it definitely deserved Game of the Year, even to some.
That makes one of us.
Even to some other people's dismay. Looking at this person over there.
Have you played Spider-Man 2?
I did. I played it. I 100%ed it. I platinumed it. Very, very fun game.
All right, so what I've heard a lot of people complain about is that Yuri Lowenthal did not win Best voice actor. What do you think about that?
Man, I think Yuri Lowenthal did deserve it. Yuri Lowenthal was really good.
Yep.
With Peter and with how he handled like the symbiote scenes and stuff. I wanted another person to win. I wanted the person who played Clive Rossfield in Final Fantasy 16 to win, but he just wasn't even on there, so I don't even know what happened there, which is upsetting.
So, do you think that the voice actor who did win it, I heard that he was a vampire character in Baldur's Gate, do you think he deserved to win it?
I mean, I feel like a part of him did deserve to win, but I feel like there were just better. I feel like there were just better roles. Like Yuri Lowenthal, I think was better than Neil Newborn. I think that's his name. Neil Newborn. He played the vampire, and I think
Here, let's
I
pull
think
up his
Yuri.
character.
Yeah, I think Yuri definitely deserved it more than.
Hold on, while he's pulling that up, can you give me a brief backstory? Because I have little to no clue about Baldur's Gate 3.
Oof.
To be honest with you. No, I know it's a long game. I just want
The
super quick explanation of what the game is.
the brass tacks is that it's like a D&D. It's set in the D&D world, the D&D universe.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And it's about, I don't know if you know of Stranger Things, like the Mind
Yeah,
Flayer,
yeah.
that's in there.
Okay.
And you just go on a little quest to get some stuff that's in your head out of your head, basically. That's the
Okay.
brass tacks
All
of
right.
it.
All right.
Yeah. So that right there is Neil Newborn.
That is
Okay,
him.
so this man is the guy who won the award for playing this character.
Yeah.
Asteron.
Astarion.
Astarion.
Yeah.
Shame.
Should
I
not be.
think-
Shame.
Should
I
be
think,
early.
yeah.
I mean, look at him.
I'm
So-
surprised he won. I was surprised.
I
Yeah.
feel like everyone was surprised,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I heard a lot of controversy about that one.
I didn't.
yeah.
I heard more about just Spider-Man and Baldur's Gate combined. Like,
I mean,
A
to
lot
be
of fans are up
fair,
in arms.
my entire feed's only Spider-Man, so I was only getting Spider-Man related stuff for the Game of the Year awards.
yeah.
And then I never even heard of Baldur's Gate 3 before it won, too.
Oh, no, me
It's
neither.
kind of like the Oscars, you know? It's always like an indie movie that no one's ever heard of
Yep.
in their life wins, and you're like, what? What do you
Yeah.
mean
It's
this
only like
won?
people who fully watch movies as their job would have heard of.
Yeah,
Yep.
it has to be rigged. There's no way, bro. Like,
It's
It didn't. How many was Spider-Man nominated for? Spider-Man 2?
a lot.
like 8 or 7 or 8, I
So-
think.
And it didn't win
Maybe
one.
more.
And then
Let's see if we
Not
can actually pull
one.
up the current Steam
Oh.
player charts, because I know Baldur's Gate has some of the most played hours of any game on
Yeah.
Steam.
That's
It
because
does.
only No
There's a lot
Lives
of-
play it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a long game.
No offense, man.
It's a long game. I
Did
stopped
you
playing.
beat Baldur's Gate?
No.
He's still playing it, and they're
No,
like, this is the Game of the Year.
I gave up.
So
But
you
I
gave
agree.
up, and you think it still deserves Game of the Year?
Yeah, dude.
You
it's
beat
crazy.
Spider-Man. You were able to beat Spider-Man.
That's
You were
crazy.
able to
Yeah,
go
because
through.
it was like 10 hours long. How long was it?
Spider-Man was really
It was
short.
not- it was
I was
short, but it was
disappointed.
good,
It was,
though.
you know, when
They
we
call it-
first did it, it was like the week after it came out, and I was still on the
Literally.
hype.
Yep.
Now I haven't played it since like mid-November. Like I literally
yeah.
just
Yeah.
entirely stopped playing it,
That
and
New
I
Game
haven't even
Plus.
been checking updates for it either. Like
Nothing. There's nothing.
I'm so disappointed. I'm not
State
even
of
gonna
Play
lie.
was yesterday. Nothing. Radio silence.
I'm still super and they can't blame it on the hacking thing. It's like
There's a hacking thing.
remember
guess-
they got hacked in December, and like the
Oh,
other
yeah.
information got
Yeah,
leaked.
okay.
Like,
I
they
mean,
can't
I think
blame
you
it on
brought
that.
up. Yeah.
They can't blame they can blame canceling some of the stuff they're going to do because of surprise, like for whole entire new games, like they were doing like the online stuff or like a Venom game or whatever.
Oh.
That's stupid, but I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't just cancel the update that they already promised that was going to come
Yeah.
out.
New Game Plus.
I just want the rain.
I want
New Game
new game. I want new game plus.
Time
Change the
management.
weather
Yeah.
and time. Like
Yep.
Okay, so
And new suits, because
the games that had over 300,000 peak players at all time were Counter-Strike 2, Destiny
course.
2, Starfield. Well, I actually heard Starfield completely crashed. I heard that it's just completely loading screens and that
Still?
nobody likes it. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
yeah, that game.
It's
really
expensive.
I'm really surprised Lethal Company isn't on here.
Lethal Company, yeah, Lethal Company's up there.
Wait, go back up. Hogwarts is on there? Dude, I played Hogwarts when it came out last year.
Yeah, same.
I finished it in like a week, and then I did another run, and I finished it in like a couple days, and then I haven't touched it since.
It's
Yeah.
just so
mine
it's so
stopped working.
repeated.
Yeah,
It's
like there's
yeah.
you play it one time, there's nothing to do.
I
Yeah,
can
no,
see why people like Baldur's Gate because there have a lot. Like recently, it's just been a lot of games that are almost the exact same thing. Like the 2 Zelda games, I love Tears of the Kingdom. I just got it recently for my Nintendo Switch. And I've been playing through it. It's probably the best game I've played on Switch so far, but it's practically the same as Breath of the Wild. There's not much difference aside from like
map changes.
yeah.
Isn't Baldur's Gate kind of like Elden Ring? Like
No,
I haven't
so-
I've seen a little bit of gameplay, but it looks similar.
It's in that medieval like
Fantasy
world.
Yeah.
But different fantasy world. But it's turn-based. It's a turn-based.
What's that?
So basically,
Oh yeah, I know what
almost like
turn-based is, yeah.
like old wars where
Yeah.
like people stand in a line and they just shoot each other in a line. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that,
Okay, so that should not have won, is what you're saying.
but more complicated.
It's a mobile game.
It's like Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I need to see gameplay because I've seen a little bit of gameplay. Like I've seen like 2 different sides.
Yeah.
Like
This
I've
already
seen,
looks bad.
Like I've seen one like what's it called? What's that one game where it's like
So, the difference between Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate is Elden Ring is a Soulsborne game. I actually really like the Soulsborne games because I hate myself. So,
Only
Baldur's
narcissists
Gate,
play that game.
Baldur's Gate is a lot more turn focused. Elden Ring is kind of just you have to have perfect timing or else you are not going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never played either, but one of my friend plays Elden Ring, and he's always complaining about it. So
Yeah.
I understand that, but this just looks so stupid. I'm sorry.
Okay,
why does it
so
look like why,
Exactly.
like
That's a lady.
isn't this the in-game cutscene?
This is the intro. Yeah. So
the
So,
intro.
from what I know, this like tentacle monster that we see, that is the Mind Flayer.
yeah,
Squidward
that
is the Mind Flayer?
That is
Yes.
a mind flayer. Yes.
A lot of
Okay.
people would know the Mind Flayer from the hit
Stranger
Netflix show
Things.
Stranger Things, yeah.
Oh, so is this based off of Stranger Things?
No,
No,
so-
Stranger Things was based off of D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons. All
Dungeons
the
and Dragons.
all the monsters and like the Demogorgon. The
I don't know what any of these
Vecna.
things are. I don't watch Stranger Things. Spider-Man's the only thing I speak.
Weird,
you know?
The only
weird
thing-
tentacle monsters.
Squidward.
Squidward.
Yeah.
Squidward. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Oh, this
And
looks
then
gross.
those are the tadpoles that get put in your brain,
Ew.
and you have to go on a quest to get them.
Yeah, I'd
out.
rather do the Visions
Very-
Academy missions than
man.
Spider-Man.
Oh my
That says a
Ooh,
lot.
man.
That says a lot, by
Not,
the way.
not the Visions Academy mission.
That says
Yeah, that's
So
how
much
much this looks
controversy
stupid to
over that.
me.
So much controversy over that.
okay, so yeah, we have this, which is wow. This cutscene actually looks really.
It looks-
well
Yeah,
it
done.
that looks like
good.
Squidward,
Like, it
hyper
looks-
realistic.
It
You know?
doesn't
RTX.
like graphics look pretty good. It's just
I could say the same thing about Spider-Man too.
Yeah, so now let's pull up the Sandman cutscene for Spider-Man 2.
Oh, the Sandman cutscene.
Oh yeah, let's see what a better intro. You know, who had a playable intro?
Hey, they forgot
There's
the
a
hyphen
playable
in
intro.
Spider-Man.
There's a playable. Okay, well Carson's skipping it.
4K, bro. Can we get what's his name?
All right, so here's the intro for this.
Okay, no audio, but right now, but
Yeah, we're working on the audio setup.
Good
Which,
intro.
how weird it must have been to like walk up onto the roof and find Miles Morales' clothes
Yeah, and-
next to your
and-
Professor Peter Parker's clothes. Like that must be so strange.
No wonder he got fired after this.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know about this until like a month ago after we did the first podcast. But apparently they rushed the production for Spider-Man 2, and that's the reason why there's so many problems with it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There were
Yeah,
a
they
bunch
did.
of
I mean,
How
I'll go
much did they
glitches.
rush it? Well, like if they didn't rush it, when would it have come out? Like how much longer would we have had to wait?
Yeah.
Like a few months or maybe a year or even more?
It honestly depends on how bad the mistakes are.
I mean, I didn't really see that many glitches when I played it.
There was
other
Well, it wasn't
than
glitches. It was the fact
suit
that of like
glitch.
how lackluster the game was.
Oh
I mean.
yeah.
Like there would have been
It
more.
was so empty.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot, but that gets finished quick. Like
Yeah.
the Sandman side quest, you could do it in like 10 minutes.
They're not
Oh,
even
those were-
fun
those were-
either. The side quests.
So
side
bringing
quests
up.
were not that great.
Oof,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I could go for some Chick-fil-A right now.
Yeah.
Can I get out my Cheez-Its now, please?
Okay, so bringing up the lack of stuff in the game, I'm pretty sure that's why God of War Ragnarok did not win the Game of the Year award, and why Elden Ring did. Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate were in development for years. Baldur's Gate 2 came out in like what?
Like 2000. It was.
Yeah.
They put
And-
Baldur's Gate 3 in the oven for like 10 years. It was.
Actually?
Yeah, it was. It's been.
Let's see.
It's been cooking.
Oh,
for-
so you already know GTA 6 is gonna get every single award.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna sweep.
From Saul.
No,
well,
but like, how does Spider-Man not win one
A
award?
single thing.
That's it.
I
Like, if
know.
they
I
didn't win
thought they
Game of the
would at
Year,
least win.
but if Yuri won one, or like they
Yeah.
won something else, would be totally different scenario.
Yeah,
But
like
they didn't
obviously
win
I'm still
one.
upset it didn't get Game of the Year because I'm biased and I love
Exactly.
Spider-Man. But the fact that it didn't even get a single one,
Okay,
and
so-
hands down, everyone can agree that Yuri should have gotten the best
Yes.
voice actor.
He should
Yeah.
have got
and he
voice.
still didn't. Like that's actually crazy. It's got to be rigged, guys.
okay, so from what I'm seeing, the last game that came out from the From Software series, which are the guys who make like the Dark Souls, is Bloodborne in 2016. Then it goes to Elden Ring in what 2019. So that's still 3 years of game development,
Yeah, plus extra if they were working on it as well as Bloodborne.
and they're fully focusing on making these games. Like this is their lifeblood, and
And it took him 10 years. Or are we talking about different
We're
people?
talking
I'm so
about
lost.
From Software.
yeah.
Oh.
People who made Elden Ring.
Dude, I'm so lost, bro. If it's not Spider-Man, I don't understand.
Yeah, let's
I'm a
go
little
back
lost
to
as well.
Spider-Man.
Let's go back to Spider-Man.
I need like the little Subway Surfers underneath.
The Family Guy cutaway. Up.
yeah.
I'm
Well, this is gameplay. I thought we were looking at the cutscenes for the graphics.
we'll get in there. It's just,
Yeah.
you get
Let's
the-
watch the whole thing
get over
for
there.
the time we have.
I mean, I think the intro to this one was really good. It introduced.
Oh, the intro was so good.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like they rushed the tech intro, like the wingsuit or like.
No, I think it was fine. I mean, I think they should have spread it out more. I don't think it should have all been in just the
It's like-
first mission.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
also disagree with him having the.
The Iron Spider legs.
Yeah, it doesn't. First of all, there's two
not-
reasons why. First of all, it doesn't make sense. How does it even fit there? I get it's a video
Yep.
game suspension of disbelief,
Uh-huh.
but it just, in my opinion, that's a little stupid. And then
Yeah.
also, it makes it so when you lose when you get the symbiote, it's like I kind of already had this. It's not cool. And then when you lose the symbiote, it's like okay, I'm just gonna go back to my Iron Spider leg things. So
Yeah.
I didn't miss out on much. Like the whole reason the symbiote's supposed to be so important in the game.
Is that it's meant to.
Yeah, it's like
expand
he's
on-
now on par with Miles because Miles has all these like electric stuff,
Yep.
you know. And it's like, well, he kind of already had his own thing anyway.
So, like, even some notable improvements from Spider-Man 1 is that whenever you web zip, you can see, like, the wind pulsing behind you. In Spider-Man 1, you kind of just sped up. In this game, you can actually see the camera shake and feel your controller vibrate.
Yeah, so it makes it seem more immersive.
Yeah.
That's one thing with the PS5. It's like there was a whole bunch of different
There's so many new opportunities.
with like the controller as well, like the
And, like, look at the
The
scale
vibrations
of that.
and pulsing.
vibrations. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how small he is compared to him.
Now we're just watching the intro to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because look, and it
Is that
didn't
such
win
a
one
bad
award,
thing?
and it did not win one award, and we're
I feel
And
like.
we're glazing it right now.
Yeah, so, like, look how far he gets thrown.
Yeah, this is just like showing off. Like when Miles gets thrown by Sandman.
He goes across the
and he goes
entire
across
map.
the city.
Yeah, he
It's just
goes-
meant to show off the like
The
the
scale.
capability of the PS5
Yeah.
and stuff. Like and then the switch to cutscene from or like gameplay to cutscene.
And like in this, like both of them, their suits get all like sandy, and
Yeah.
like you can see it's all like covered in sand. And like after this mission, you're like taking care of civilians. You like go through water, and your suit's all like nice looking again.
Yeah.
Like the level of detail is insane.
And you can, like, right after this, you can find sand piles around the city, and as you progress through the game, the sand piles slowly dissipate.
yeah,
this is,
and it didn't win.
There's little tiny details.
I mean, they do
I
it.
get the side missions were kind of
They do it in
weren't
Baldur's
it?
Gate 3.
Hey, but
But-
Howard and Grandpa Earl
that was the
Grandpa
the
Earl
best-
was a tough mission.
that was a tough one.
never even met the
So-
guy, and all of a sudden also invested.
Ben, have you finished Baldur's Gate?
No, I have not finished it. I got close.
How long would you say you've been playing it for?
Over almost 60 hours probably.
Yeah, so
playing
you have
it.
that level of gameplay, and you have to play through it multiple times if you want to, like, fully complete
If
the
you
game.
want to get the full experience, you have to play it.
I could feel my gamer socks like getting down more and more
lot.
while I says it.
Yeah, it's a long game.
60 hours. Haven't beaten it yet.
60
And you would
hours.
still say Baldur's Gate
Yeah,
wins it.
because
Okay,
we were
so-
talking about how Spider-Man has a bunch of detail. Baldur's Gate has.
How long would you say it
50
took you to
billion.
beat Spider-Man, Cole?
Took me 2 to 3 days, but I was like playing it non-stop.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
I got it. I got it at
non-stop.
1:13 a.m. I remember I had the picture 1:13 a.m. that Sunday. It was technically Monday, I think. No, No, Sunday.
When
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it come out? Did it come out
It came
on
October 20th. I stayed home. I
Yep.
skipped school that day.
Oh yeah.
I started playing it the second it dropped at 9 p.m. our time, and then I played it till 4 a.m. I went to bed. I woke up at 9 or something, and I ate breakfast and immediately went back into playing it. And I did it all in the Spider-Man 1v2, and then 1:13 a.m. 100% of the game.
So in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, which is kind of a bad thing.
I think
Yeah,
they called this
but-
game a quality quickie. That's what they called this game. A quality quickie. It's really good, but it's like 10 hours, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Even though it took them 5 years to make it.
Yeah, which sucks. But they're making a third one.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last one.
Yeah, it'll be the
Oh, it's not
last
gonna
one.
be.
Well, I mean,
'Cause
for like
Peter's
Peter
not gonna be-
Parker.
Wait, they're making this. Oh, this one's probably the last one for Peter Parker. Yeah.
Yeah, which is, I have my
Not
personal
good.
opinions about that. I can't
I
use
like-
those words on this podcast.
I like Peter more than Miles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I,
I
feel
just
like
don't
everyone-
like Miles' voice actor.
Okay, I love him in Into the Spider-Verse. The voice actor there is so good. I love that version of Miles. The version in the games, I can't stand.
I know.
Every time I play him, all I'm thinking about is when can I go back to Peter?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Let
Yep.
me be
This
Peter.
I hate this part right here. This part. Why do they nerf Peter to be such a loser? And like they do this like in the first mission, they already start showing it off, and then throughout
Yeah,
the game they do
Miles
it
is
all
just
the time. Miles is constantly
consistently-
clutching up.
And then the Miles Peter fight.
He's
with
supposed to
the
be a brand new
symbiote.
Spider-Man. He's been doing it for like 9 years now.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, actually, yeah. When does this game take place? It takes place like
It takes place 9 months
after
No.
after Miles Morales.
No, Miles is 9 months after Spider-Man 1, and this one takes place like 6 months after that.
Okay, so like a year and a half.
Yeah, so Miles
Yeah,
hasn't
so-
even had that much improvement.
So Peter's been Spider-Man for 9.5 years, pretty much. Then Miles has been Spider-Man for like maybe a year, if that.
And he's making
Already taking the
he's
reins.
taking down a
Yeah.
skyscraper
Oh,
level
yeah, the ending to the game was
like
just,
monster.
I
with-
didn't really
Yeah,
like
why do
the
they
ending.
give the end? Okay, that really made no. That's getting me worked up already. Why do they give the final blow to Miles? It's like it's supposed to be a personal thing. That's
Yep.
the whole thing. It's personal, and Miles is like, "Don't worry, guys, I got this." Like, dude, get out of here.
I feel like that's the whole game though. Like I feel like they just secretly added like little stuff to be like, oh look, Miles is cool. Next game
Guys.
it's just gonna be Miles.
Yeah.
So you should like him. But then everyone was just like,
Maybe that's
no,
their plan,
that's-
honestly. They're like, the whole story about all the games they're making is just the transferring of generation from, kind of like The Godfather. It's transferring from one generation to the next. So now Miles is going to take over.
Yeah, see,
Well,
there's the
that
scene
was
with the-
originally people's problem with Red Dead Redemption 2. You
Yeah.
start off with John Marston and you love this character and you switch to Jack Marston. But then
You don't even do anything as Jack Marston. You kill one guy and that's the end of the game.
yeah, but in Red Dead Redemption 2, you're like, who is this guy?
Arthur? Well, yeah,
heard
but then you
about
get...
it.
Yeah, then
Maybe.
you grow to love
But then you get to
Arthur.
love him, and then by the end, you like Arthur more than John.
Yeah, and then you play as
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah, well,
That's how it should have been done
I'm
originally.
upset
Yeah.
that game didn't get Game of the Year. Red Dead Redemption 2 lost Game
It
of
came
the Year.
out the same year
to-
as Spider-Man 1. It
Yeah,
came out 2
It
months
lost
after.
to God
It
of
lo-
War.
Yeah,
Did it
and I'm
lose to
still
God of
upset.
War?
I'm
I
I
still
thought it
upset about
lost to
that.
what game lost to Last of Us 2? What game was that?
Probably Call of Duty or something. I don't know.
Yeah, wait, yeah. Wasn't 1 year Last of Us 2 won Game of the Year?
Yeah, and it was like
I
a
think it was
big
last
upset.
year, I
No,
thought.
I swear.
No,
like
it wasn't
every
last year.
When did
every
they come
YouTuber
out?
that played it
Said
I
it
don't
was
think
terrible.
I don't think they ever completed it. I don't
Last
think-
of
I don't
2
think
was
it-
Last
terrible?
of Us 2 was terrible.
No, it was bad. They killed Joel
Actually?
immediately.
It
Like
killed-
everyone's favorite character.
I don't know anything
dead.
about Last of Us. Sorry, guys.
So
Don't remember Last of
2020.
Us.
They killed the favorite.
Oh, that was when Miles Morales, the same year Miles Morales came out.
2020.
Then
I don't know if Miles
Yeah.
Morales won anything.
it didn't, dude. It doesn't deserve
so
to
like
win anything.
the bare minimum is they killed the favorite character and then they just like
Among Us.
Okay,
Made it
so
a-
the game
Among Us won.
the game no, so the game people wanted to win Game of Year was Ghost of Tsushima, which I've actually played. It's a beautiful game, wonderful
Oh, shoot.
campaign.
Yeah, that should win. Then,
100% of that
because
game.
The Last
Very
of
good.
Us was not it.
and
I'm
it's
thinking Among Us got low key.
I think Among Us
Game
won
of the
best
Year?
indie game.
What? And Spider-Man didn't win anything?
Well, I have
Miles
one-
Morales?
with Baldur's
no,
Gate.
no. Spider-Man 2. Oh,
With Baldur's Gate 3, how is like the fighting? Like, what's like the
Was it dead?
more?
mine turned off.
But we can
No, I
still
can still
hear
hear
you.
We can still hear you.
I keep my headphones turned off then.
Oh. Yeah,
Did
you're
you
still able to be heard.
check this.
Oh, did you turn the audio down?
Hello. No.
Oh shoot.
Quick audio check.
Oh, I hear it again.
Okay.
We're good. Okay.
Okay.
With Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay, explain the gameplay. Because like,
Yeah.
I heard
so
it sometimes
Bad.
Like what's I think is it League of?
League of Legends. Wow, you're
Isn't it,
related
like-
to League of Legends?
I swear I saw something.
What are you saying is related to League of Legends?
Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay.
No, Baldur's Gate is
not?
not related to League of
Well,
Legends at all.
Okay, compare it to another game.
Like game. Okay, so I guess you can say gameplay wise.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's a clicker. So you click like. So I have my mouse
Yep.
and you click on like you see the screen,
Yeah.
and then you click on like the ground, and your character will follow that. So you just do a bunch of clicking.
But League
That's
of
like
Legends,
the original Ghost Recon game,
Oh.
which I wouldn't say that's
and
like
League
if-
of Legends is a lot more fast paced.
Yeah.
Like you have to have all your keybinds set and everything
Yeah.
ready.
And then the
Wait, is it a PC game
abilities.
only, Ben?
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
No, it's it's on
Console?
Yeah, console. And
Alright,
it uses
so
controller.
For Game of the Year for 2020, Last of Us 2 won it. The people's favorite to win it was Ghost of Tsushima, and then Animal Crossing, Doom Eternal. I loved Doom Eternal.
Eternal's good.
What was the people's favorite for this year?
It was probably Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It was actually probably
That game
Baldur's
just
Gate.
completely swept.
Unfortunate.
everything.
That's very unfortunate.
The best
No.
narrative, I definitely wanted Ghost of Tsushima. to
See, I
win.
don't even know how Last of Us Part 2 won Best Narrative. It was just a revenge story that ended
Yeah,
bad.
That's all it
Oh,
was.
seriously,
Just
yeah.
And they
Well,
made you.
Red Dead 1 is a revenge story.
But a
Is it?
good.
Yes.
But it's a
What's
Hey,
a good
it's
one?
good
This
one.
one,
Yeah.
this one was
This one's
very
not
good.
a good
This one was
one.
paced terribly, and then made you play as the character that killed the favorite for like half
Oh,
the
yeah.
game.
Because
That's how I
it-
feel when I play like as Miles.
Yeah.
It showed
The
Red Dead
MJ,
Redemption.
the MJ mission's good.
Red Dead
Oh, yeah,
Redemption
she has a
2
gun now.
It shows you like what happened and why John wants to get revenge. So
Yeah, exactly.
like how.
Well,
Well, technically he's
doesn't.
forced against his will at the beginning, but then at the end he did like he's like, all right, guys,
I'm doing it.
we're doing the thing.
And like as you're playing through Red Dead Redemption 2 with Arthur, you see Micah. You see that he's just joined the crew and he's already causing this much trouble with the ferry mission in Blackwater.
Well, there is no ferry mission in Blackwater.
Well, yeah,
but-
you hear about it.
Yeah.
And then your very first mission with Micah, he kills half a town
Mm,
just to get his.
The,
yeah, that's
prison
true, but
break.
that's not the first mission with him. The first mission he
Was
almost
it the train heist? Or was
he
it
almost
the-
tries like touching Sadie. Remember the
Oh,
very first mission in
yeah.
the game when
Oh,
you're in
yeah.
the snow.
Yeah, but like after you come out of the snow in chapter.
Yeah,
1,
yeah. Then you go to Strawberry and
Yeah,
he like
strawberry. And you just like,
he
that's
just kills
pretty
everyone
fun.
over his guns.
Yeah.
But then you get the best gun in the game after that. So it's like,
The sawed off.
no, not the sawed off.
do a little break.
The Lancaster repeater.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's from the next mission with him.
All right,
Oh yeah, where you
fellas,
have to do the
We're gonna take a little break.
little break.
Little break.
Just gotta pause all the cameras and then just start them up again.
God, I hate Baldur's Gate 3 and Miles Morales.
We need to expand
not-
on Baldur's Gate 3 a little bit.
Like,
we,
I
have
think-
not touched Baldur's Gate
I know
3,
we
like,
kept
at all.
we started.
Hear more
Yes, sir.
about Baldur's
Please
Gate.
don't. I'm gonna be in the back heckling you the whole time.
That's fine. That's
All right,
fine.
let's
you
pull
suck.
up. Let's pull up some more gameplay of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, you already started recording again?
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Where
It's
is
unfortunate.
or was it on the other one?
Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3. So it's a clicking game.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, you literally
Click
just
to play.
you click and that's where you go.
You
That's
don't even have
basically-
actual gameplay.
like you. So you can control the camera with your keyboard.
Okay.
And but the mouse is the main user. So you use the mouse.
Mhm.
All right, so this is the
And-
100% gameplay of Act 1 with no commentary.
Yeah, let's watch this whole thing real quick, guys.
All right, so
Oh, okay. We got add immediately.
so
Because you clicked 18 minutes into the 18-hour video.
18 hours.
it's
Or two
18 hours.
Yeah, it's
okay.
100%.
So let's go
He said
back.
he had
Not- this is
60
not a
hours
game
on
for
it.
me.
Yeah, so you
oh
click.
My gosh.
All right, so this is
This
the
looks
beginning
horrible.
The intro, and you click. You see the little hand that's clicking, and you click to move. And then
I could not play
the
this.
I
bar at
can't
the
either.
bottom. You see all the like little pictures of like drawings and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are your abilities that you can use in battle.
This is
Okay.
making me upset to watch.
Of quit heckling.
Okay. I just have the problem with the clicking. Like I love games that are like free to move. Like
Yeah.
you can move
Well, you can-
instead of like
You can plug in a controller, and you can use a controller. Like on console, you use a controller, and you're able to move with the controller, and everything's fine. But on PC, you can use mouse or keyboard, but you
Yeah.
can also plug in a controller.
Clicking is definitely for movement is definitely something you have to get used to.
Yeah.
very, very.
I mean, yeah. Once you get used to it, it doesn't really affect the battling. Is
The Diablo
definitely-
games, my stepdad loves those games, and I played them with him when I was a kid, and I never got used to the clicking for movement.
It takes time. It took me like 20 hours to get used to the clicking.
20
With
of your
the-
60
literally,
hours.
yes.
One
That's
fourth.
almost, that's almost
Yeah.
half of the game.
And then the battling as well. The
Totally.
battling takes time to learn.
try to find a battle scene. Let's just see like a
Because-
fighting scene.
yeah.
Because like that's the real thing I want to know is like what that really
Get to the
looks
final
like.
boss fight. Spoil the game. It's not like anyone's
Yeah,
going to
go-
play it.
Well, this is only
This is
Act 1.
Oh
There's-
my god,
there's 3
18
acts.
hours?
Yep.
Oh no, people spend like 60 hours on Act 1.
Yeah, because they have no life.
This dude's like speedrunning it.
Yeah.
Oh my
This guy's going straight through. There's like 50 million things to do in Act 1.
Holy.
Where's the fight? Come on.
Skip to the very end. That will be where
Yeah,
the
go
boss
like
fight would be
midway
at.
through. See if we find anything.
Then
Anyway.
shouldn't you know where it is?
I probably don't.
Look for the replay
That's
areas.
I don't know. We want to go there. Yeah, it's an adult game, and things happen in the game.
That's maybe the reason why I won Game of the Year. Cause so
I
many
know you
people
can
were
romance.
like,
Ooh, I like this
I
game.
know you can
Yeah.
get like
Fair?
a
No
dryad to
way.
turn into an animal, and you can romance the
That's what-
animal.
Yes, you can romance the
An
animal.
animal?
Yes, a
That's
bear.
you
bestiality,
were probably
dude.
just super weird, and that's the reason why I won.
Oh my god, I think my friend told me about that actually. He's
Okay,
like,
so
you
this-
seduced
is
a
this-
deer.
Where's a fight scene?
I have no idea. I'm
So-
trying to find it.
So anyway, when you fight, it's turn-based. You roll something called initiative. So it's just a luck. It's RNG, and it just depends on where you go first. Like Monopoly, you roll to see who goes first. So
Okay,
you do
there's
there.
a persuasion check.
You failed. Okay, so
this is not it for like. If I played this game, it would not be.
Dude.
so
That's not it.
yeah. So you roll dice, and every attack is a roll the die, but you don't roll the die in the game. It just like rolls it for you. It's just
Yeah.
RNG.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to think I have a high level of patience. Like, I like really long movies that are slow paced. I
But
could not play
this is
10 minutes of
not.
this. I
Yeah,
could
no.
not play 10 minutes of it.
Fighting
Okay.
takes. You get into a big fight. Takes an hour.
Before
Oh
we
my
end,
God.
you said Baldur's Gate should win. Before we end, give me your explanation of why Baldur's Gate 3 should win the Game of the Year.
Baldur's
I've heard enough from him about why
Baldur's
Spider-Man
Gate
2.
3 should have won Game of the Year because even if the voice actor shouldn't have won, the voice acting is really good in the game. The amount of detail in the game, there's a scene in Act 3 where you get judged on your actions throughout the entire game.
Okay.
Throughout the entire game, and they won't let you into the city if you're a bad person. So through the entire game, you get they judge you, and they will kill you if you don't do good. And
Okay.
it's just all like in the game, there's hundreds of ways to end the game. There's infinite endings. And it's just like, I think the first game ever to truly have like where if you make a decision, it will have a permanent consequence. And you
Okay.
can't do anything.
Red Dead Redemption 2. That's all I
Okay.
have to say.
All right.
Red Dead Redemption 2 should have won Game of the Year.
At least you can get honor back in that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think we're good.
Come on, guys.
All right. End it off.
5.5.
All right.
Screw
This
Baldur's
has-
Gate 3.
This has been
No one
live
likes
from
Spider-Man.
M5.
Hi, I'm Trey, part of Rockland Media. If you liked your podcast, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you'd like to read more articles and learn more about your campus, go ahead and visit rocklandmedia.org.